this 85 Corvette. It's been sitting since 5 of 01. Has 60,000 miles on it. We're going to attempt to start this thing and drive it back to Maryland. About, what we got, 500 miles? 500 miles. So what we're going to start with is battery. Check all the digitals. If that all checks out, we'll deal with the fuel, see how bad that is. So here we go, we're going to jump on this battery.
Purchase your tracks today.
Alright, we're sliding in this Duralast. We're going to pick this one because this is the cheapest one. We just slide it right in there. And we'll hook it up and we'll check the digital readouts. Don't see any sparks flying anywhere. That means it's not drawing any amperage right at the moment. So, don't smell any fire. I think we're okay. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this. See if the digitals come on. Okay. I heard the fuel pump. Digitals are on. Gauge cluster looks outstanding. Everything's original. Everything looks nice. Wow, I can't believe how clear that gauge cluster is. It looks so
the other one, that one's like crystal clear.
And the fuel pump sounded good. Look at this. The owner's manual. Look at that. You see that?
Yeah, that's sick.
Wow.
I think the cassette's my favorite part.
Where's that at?
It's in there. You gotta, yeah. There's like a button.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. You have to hear it to believe it, okay? And we're gonna do just that. We're gonna hear it and we're gonna believe it. I already know it.
It's sick because it has the Bose like system in it.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do next. Pop the fuel tank. We're gonna pull a little gas out of there, sniff on it, maybe drain it if it's really bad. If not, we're gonna throw some Berrimans down there, some fresh gas. I may pull the plugs out and crank on it and let it build oil pressure up before we go trying to throw fire to it. I don't know yet. I'm gonna pull the number 1 plug out and just look on it a bit, see if it's okay. But that's our next step. Fuel, pull plug out, check the plug, figure out what we're gonna do next. Alright, so we started to siphon the tank, but we realized that there is barely any gas in it, which is excellent. That's exactly what we want. Looked at the gauge, it's showing a quarter-ish. What we're going to do now is we're going to just throw some sea foam in the tank, just so when we do start turning it over, it'll pull this up into the injectors and maybe help clean out some gunk that may be in there. The gas doesn't smell that bad. I've actually seen a million times worse. So it's actually looking pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is we'll put this in it. We'll run and get 4 or 5 gallons of gas. We'll throw that in there. And then we will crank-a-late on it and see what happens.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
It's coming straight out the funnel on the bottom.
you sure? I think so.
Or it's like filling so fast it's like coming up. But I mean, it's not like just pouring into the car, but. No, it's not doing it anymore. Oh, it kind of
Is this 93?
Yeah. Is that what I was supposed to get?
Yeah. There's a huge rat nest up there in the manifold. I've been digging it out the whole time you've been gone.
Is it still there, some of it?
There's a bunch of it still there. He's trying to get the air compressor hooked up for us so we can try to blow it out. But it's definitely a potential fire hazard.
Oh, I can kind of see it right there.
Yeah, look at that bag right over there full of stuff I already took out behind it.
Oh. Dude, all of that. Looks like someone mowed a yard. It looks like someone mowed their yard.
They had them a nice little house built.
And
Nice and cozy.
Gas doesn't smell like gas to me. I think my nose is like jacked up. Just kind of smelling like eggs or something.
It's the winter mix.
The egg.
Really, they do different mixes during the year.
Is it for real?
Yeah.
Like the eggnog mix?
Yeah. This is the Christmas eggnog.
The Christmas blend.
Christmas blend.
Do they for real like change the what
Yeah,
is
they
it?
change the blends
Is it for
throughout
like
the
air
year.
pressure and
I
stuff?
don't know. I'm sure there's some science behind it. Everything's wet. It's kind of sticky
What?
Clutch.
No clutch? So we got her started and we got her rolled out here, but the clutch is a little crunchy and it has about a quarter of a pedal, and it's kind of catching wherever you press and release. And Dad's looking at the actuator right now and seeing what's going on with that. But now she starts up and runs first right away like a dream. Nothing wrong there. Just a bit of like moss and stuff in there, or whatever's in there making a little home for them. But Bilstein shocks, the Z51 package before the Z06. What'd you find? Nothing?
Can't say it good enough. be driving the car home today. Bad fan, overheating, tires way too gone. One of the rims are bent, leaking really bad, so I think the best thing for us to do is have her shipped home, so that's what we're going to do. So we ended up coming here, checking it out. So we'll wrap this video up, and part 2 will be coming.